so funky, man.
Activate.
Welcome to the Real Double Dose channel. This is your host Lex, coming to you straight from the heart, where the talk is real and the vibe is live. And as always, I hope you're feeling prosperous and feeling great, because here at RDDC we are serving a slice of everyday life in our conversations, and that's what it's all about. So again, I will say this: if you want to reach us or contact us for any questions, feedback, or show requests, please email our support at realdoubledosechannel@yandex.com. That's realdoubledosechannel@yandex, yandex.com. Also, we have a blog with food for thought segments and some good tips and insights, coming along with prizes and contests. So be sure to be tuning in and looking out. And you can find us also at realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. That's realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. We look forward to hearing from you. And feel free to leave a comment and like, and we will be leaving links in the description to contact us. Thank you for tuning in with a spark to help ignite the hearts and souls of the world. All right, ladies and gents, I am going to start this off with a little extra flavoring today. I had a conversation with one of my long-time older friends, and it came to be a little bit more of a understanding on where they stood with things. It comes down to quantities and qualities. And what I can say briefly on this, as far as I can say from what I have interpreted in myself, it all comes down to the qualities of what we have and the quantities of what we have, whether it be materialistically or with relationships that we endeavor in life. Some people, they have 25 cars. Some people have, 17 homes, or, a little far-fetched, but what I'm saying is it could be. I'm just saying you can go to a store and buy 100 items, but those items aren't necessarily the best because they're just far as quantities go. But if you go to a particular store and spend a little couple extra dollars more or more details into what you're getting, the quality of that item is worth more than 200 of those items. So when it's referencing point to someone else's life, it came down to the meaning of, well, what can I do? I have, and this is for Todd. I hope he doesn't mind, which I don't think he will, because, we've known each other for quite a long time. It comes down to, I have, 5-6 girls that I'm really interested in, and I don't know which one I should choose from. But there's one particular woman that embodies every single woman that I could ever dream of in that line. So, same thing has for female friends I've had and have. Where they go, there's 7 or 8 other guys I'm talking to just on the basis of trying to see who I want. And there's one particular man that catches every single part of me. But I'm afraid to let go. And that's what it comes down to. The fear that we have to let go of what we think we know from what we don't believe we can have. So if we believe that we can have something great, but we're too scared to let everything else that's cluttering our arms and our circumference up, not saying that those people aren't worthy of it, but they might not be the right ones that are coming to alignment with us. If we're too afraid of taking that chance or just taking a step forward in life to see if that one particular person deserves that respect and love from us or that attention to us, to see where the roads might go, because we could be detrimenting ourselves simply off of feeling the fear of not being able to go forward with that. That's the reason why some people feel like compensation is needed to have 6 or 7 people, or maybe it's just things that happen in life that accumulate them. So what I say to my friend Todd or Angela or anybody else out there I've talked to before, those out there who are listening, those out there who are trying to get some kind of extra concept in their lives, whether it be from me or someone else, I'm just here to give my double doses and double doses of anybody else, maybe triple doses. But I believe that the quality is always going to outdo the quantity. And it can come to a military force. It could come down to a basketball team. If you have 50 players that are just not bringing what they need to bring, but there's one player that gets the spotlight because they give 1,000% of themselves, that one player might as well be, working on his own. Or that one military unit that, 5 or 6 soldiers out of 1,000 are putting in the work. I mean, they're the embodiment of that. It's the same thing when you go to a restaurant. There might be one particular person or waitress that gets your eye, that just takes that extra time with you. It's the quality. It's never the quantity. And when it comes down to quantity, yeah, we wouldn't mind multiple zeros in our accounts. But at the same time, it comes down to what that means to us as well. It's always a representation of what is going on inside of ourselves, to understand that when you have to pick things in life, it doesn't necessarily mean it comes down to one. We're all open to be able to have anything and everything we desire, mixed along with our emotions, feelings, and anticipation of great expectations and annotations of just the best cognitive things that could come in life. It just comes down to what are we willing to have come within that, that circle that we're building in so many ways, because we all have some kind of circle that we're into, no matter if we gravitate towards it or not. Being able to know that, hey, I see something. It is something that's seen right there. If you know already there's a difference between it, or a teacher teaching in a classroom and a student just stands out, not necessarily because of the grades they're putting in, but because of the attitude that they put, or your alignment, or the attraction that you have within your mind of what you're looking for is already there. Now, granted, there is the 80-20 rule. We'll get more into that some other time, but the 80-20 rule comes with every life. 80% of the roads are driven on and 20% aren't. Or 20% of the roads are driven on and 80% aren't. 80% of the clothes that you wear in the closet, they could be some there and 20% not. It goes vice versa. But if you have it all, 100% still stands. So, I mean, when it comes down to the qualities we accept and the quantities that we want to obtain, we have to realize, what value are we giving away for that concept? It's not the I'm a player or I have more than you. Because one person could have one suit, one lover, one car, one home, and be 10 times more invigorating than someone who has 100 Ferraris or 20 homes or 1,000 pairs of shoes and jackets. I mean, you might be thinking, oh, I beg to differ. Well, others might beg to differ too. So, I mean, that's what it comes down to. If you have such a quality and value on not just materials, but the people that we have in our lives, we realize those are the people we can go to when times get tough, whether it be for just a conversation or, hey, can you help me out with a flat tire? Someone you can call your go-tos in life, someone who will always be there. Some people, like my friend Todd, sorry Todd, it will be, well, this woman's there for me. She's always there for me. She has my back constantly. And then as soon as when you have her lift you back up, or she's there for you in the trying times or whatever you might need, your go-to, it seems like when you get back on the horse again, you get a hold of all the other quantities that were there for you in those times. So what I'm saying is, it's not necessarily all about that, but we need love, consideration, and thoughtfulness to those who are our quality, because qualities are very rare in this world. Anyone can tell you. Anyone will, have to say their little opinions on it or their bigger opinions on it. But quality is always going to outweigh quantity. There's no doubt about it. No matter where you stand in it, you're going to want something. You're going to want something. You don't want a smashed lunch that's just sitting there looking like someone sat on it for 5 hours. Presentation is what it is. It's the quality of it. It's the taste of it. It's the feel of it. The smell of it. What it represents is an embodiment. So if you have to weigh what one great person or one great thing is in your life versus all the other ones that come along in the elements, but they can never fully embody what you're talking about right there, what you see right there, what you have right there, what you know is right there, then you already know quality is the way to go. Ultimately, we have our own paths, our own feelings, and our own thoughts behind it, but you have to choose what's right for you. But if it was up to me, I would love to have quality in my corner any day of the week than have quantity that is just there to just sit there. So, this is your host, Lex. I am glad to always be with you. I hope you enjoyed this segment as much as I did. And again, you can reach us at Real Double Dose Channel at yandex.com for any inquiries, whatever it might be, or something you may want to talk about. And you can also check out our blog at realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com, and that's realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. And, as always, stay blessed and only you. And we will be back with you soon.